hide that thumb. Good. Hot potatoes. Mwah. All right. Those are some steamy taters.
We might chop ourselves in half.
Can I talk?
Sure.
Cooking with kids. Oh, I thought you said nibble. Okay, that's enough for today. Never. Guys, we are making potato salad today. We have a little cookout at our pool tomorrow with some friends. This potato salad was requested, and when anybody asks me to make potato salad, I always do it because I love to make it and I love to eat it. We are going to be using 5 pounds of potatoes today. I was just going to buy the 3-pound bag at the store, but the 5-pound bag was on sale and it was cheaper, so let's just make a lot more potato salad. I'll send some home with my friends.
Can I chop the potato?
I am gonna let you learn how to use a knife. Okay? So why don't you bring your stool over here so you have. So we're gonna be super careful. Before I give you the knife, I want you to pretend you have a knife in your hand and get your fingers into the. I'm gonna. So yep, you hide your. Okay, pretend you have your knife like this. Okay, hide your thumb, very good, and keep your fingers nice and straight up like they're standing. Can you do it like that so it's like totally flat? Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna give you the knife. Do not chop until I take it, okay? You're gonna hold your knife kind of like a fist. Here, let me hold it real quick. Let me just get it. Yeah, you're gonna kind of pinch it at the top right here to get a really good grip. You wanna get a good grip so the knife doesn't ever slip out of your hand. Does that feel secure? Okay, I'm gonna help you, okay? We're gonna keep the tip on the cutting board and keep your fingers out of the way, and we're just going to press down. Good. Slice. Okay. Okay. Move your finger. Oh, hide that thumb. Good. Good.
Yay!
Yeah. That. Good. Your thumb just kind of like holds the potato in place. You're gonna pick up the knife and you're going to hold it. Yeah, that's good. You wanna. Not with your thumb on the top, you want to hold it with your thumb on the side, like a nice grip. Move your hand a little forward on the knife. Yep, just like that. Does that feel like good? Like it's not going to slip out of your hand? Okay. And then go ahead and push down. Yep.
Can I try it?
Yeah. So you want your hand to be like close, or hide your thumb. Hide your thumb. Okay, go ahead. Good. Good. You don't have to saw it. You just have to press down. Good. All right. So that's
Please,
good.
can you cut me?
Sure. Hide your thumb. Good. Okay. I'm gonna rest. I'm gonna chop up all of these 5 pounds of red potatoes. Leave the skins on. The skins taste so good in potato salad and also mashed potatoes, in my opinion. We're going to put them in a pot of cold water. We're gonna season the water really well with salt, and then we're gonna bring it all up to a boil and boil them for probably about 10 minutes. They're gonna be sliced really thin, so 10 minutes should be enough. I always kind of check my potatoes with a fork to make sure they're nice and soft. So I'm gonna chop them up, get them on the stove, and I'll meet you back here in a minute.
Put it on the potato, we're just like chop, chop, chop. Imagine it sound like, and we just don't care that our hands getting like chop, 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 chop.
Yeah, you have to be really careful. Even grown-ups sometimes cut their fingers.
Like,
you want to put the potatoes in cold water. It's not like pasta. With pasta, you get the water boiling first.
oh.
This is a lot of potatoes. right, we've got our 5 pounds of potatoes chopped into quarters, sliced nice and thin. And before we get it on the stove, we want to put in like a couple of handfuls of salt.
A couple.
It's really hard to season potatoes after they cook, just like pasta. So we want to season the water really well.
Hey, I need more.
And that's probably enough right there.
No,
One more
wait.
sky. You just want to put enough water to cover the top of the potatoes. And I'm just stirring in
Can I
the
move
salt.
around?
We're going to put this on the stove, get it to a boil, and I'm going to keep an eye on it, but I'd say about 10 minutes. Keep your pot covered while it comes to a boil, and then when it does come to a boil, you can take the cover off. My potatoes are coming to a full boil, so I'm just going to let them hang out in there for about 10 minutes, and I'll check their doneness in a minute. I just grabbed a piece of potato out to check for its doneness, and when it starts to fall apart, but it still has some firmness to it, that's when you know it's done, so I'm going to drain them. Those are some steamy taters. Oh, wow, I'm dripping potato water everywhere, which is kind of slippery, so be careful. So I've got my hot potatoes, literally, hot potatoes that I just drained, nice and cooked through. While the potatoes are still hot, we're gonna grab our rice vinegar, our seasoned rice vinegar.
Can I do it?
And we're gonna just sprinkle seasoned rice vinegar all over these potatoes. We don't wanna use this whole thing. We'll use a little bit more when we dress the potatoes with after they cool. So go ahead and just sprinkle it all over.
Annie can do some.
Sprinkle. That's enough. And then Jana can do some.
And then let's.
I like to start with this because while they're super hot, they absorb the vinegar. So you're seasoning the inside of the potatoes as they cool. And I'm just gonna take a spoon and stir it to disperse that vinegar everywhere.
Can I stir it?
Woo! You could do like a facial over these potatoes. Oh, it's like a day at the spa. As I stir, you'll see my potatoes are kind of breaking up. I actually want that. It will still have that nice potato chunkiness in the end, but also I really don't like when I bite into potato salad and the potatoes are like on the verge of crunchy. Yuck. I want my potatoes still intact, but soft enough to really make that nice, soft, creamy potato salad texture. So
Can I stir?
I'm just gonna put a little. So for 5 pounds of potatoes, you're probably gonna add like a half cup of vinegar at first, and then when we dress it, maybe another half cup. We'll see how it goes. So it's a little bit stinky, like vinegar stinky in a good way. This potato salad has a really nice tang to it. I'm gonna let this cool for a few minutes just to let the steam escape. Then I'm gonna stick this in the fridge and let the potatoes cool completely. So it's gonna take probably an hour or two to let them cool completely in the fridge. Sometimes if I don't have a lot of time, I'll let the steam escape and then I'll stick them in the freezer for a half hour or an hour or something. So we're just gonna let that steam escape. Okay, we have our cooled potatoes ready for all of the fixins to make it that perfect potato salad yumminess. And my girls are gonna help me sprinkle in the dressing, which again is the rice vinegar that we sprinkled on the hot potatoes. Now we're gonna sprinkle it on the cold potatoes. It's gonna give it like a little bit of
Also, for some
looseness to the mayo dressing.
Also
So
for
give it
some
a couple of splashes.
yummy flavor.
That's good.
Also for some yummy taste, we got mayonnaise, we got onions, parsley, and salt.
Potato salad is so simple. Why don't we stir it a little bit? And we don't want to smush it. We want to like lift and fold. When I was a kid, we had the best deli around the corner from our house. My friend and I used to go there just for the potato salad. We'd get like a little cup of it and we just munch on that. It's so good. So I've always kind of tried to mimic my potato salad after the Parkville Plaza Deli potato salad. That looks good. We need a lot more mayo. We might use this whole thing. Go ahead and just scrape it out. Maybe a little more sprinkle of that. That's good. Stir it. So far we've put about probably 1.5 cups of mayo. The potatoes are soft enough that the ends are kind of mushing in and just adding to the creaminess of the dressing, but the center potatoes are nice and intact. I don't want to see firm, yeah, I guess firm, but intact. Alright, that looks really good. We're gonna add our parsley and our onion. So I'm just gonna grab a handful of this parsley, chop it up. I know you want to chop parsley. You're not ready. We just started working on our knife skills with the girls.
Yeah, it's like
This one is a little bit dangerous to do.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just about a handful of parsley, maybe like a quarter of a cup or something. You want to stir that while I chop up the onion? We're not going to use this whole thing. That would be like death by onion. Just use maybe part of this half of the onion. We're gonna chop it up so super fine because it's raw onion. So while it's delicious and sweet, it's very, very powerful. So I'm gonna make very close cuts in my onion. It's so loud. Wake up the boys. I'm just gonna do like such a fine
I'd rather stay away.
dice here.
That's
See
really
how tiny that is, so it's not super offensive and get into an onion. I'm really pushing the knife up against the back of my finger to give me some stability. I think that looks good.
It's good.
I'm assuming you don't want to touch this?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna sprinkle in like 2/3 of that. Go ahead and move that around, stir it up. It looks so pretty, the green, that bright green parsley and the purple
This
onion.
looks so good.
It does look so good. And the red skins from the potatoes, so pretty. Yeah, I'll hold the bowl for you. You're gonna get big muscles doing this. Oh, it's so pretty. I gotta show them what it looks like. Isn't that gorgeous? It won't dump out. It's like very thick.
With the potato.
Mmm. What do you think? More salt? Okay. I think you can use more mayo too. It just needs like a little bit more dressing. It's a little thick.
I love potato salad.
So I'm gonna say 2 whole cups went into this 5-pound potato salad, and maybe a total of a cup and a half of the vinegar, but this is really a taste and go recipe. Trust your taste buds and trust your instincts.
Good thing it's salad and not brownie batter.
I think we got it. Your potatoes falling off of your face. What do you think? That's good, right? What will it fit in? Definitely the bigger one.
You think it's gonna fit in there?
I think it will.
It looks a little small.
All right, here we go.
Okay, maybe it will.
It will. Look at this pretty bowl that we'll bring to our little
And you might think
cookout tomorrow.
you might think it's glass, but it's actually plastic.
It's just plastic. Good for outdoor picnics, outdoor grilling. You can let the kids carry it. You don't have to worry about it breaking.
It could break it.
But you do have to worry about your potato salad spilling. But like I said, you don't have to worry about potato salad spilling because it is like rock solid. Camden also loves potato salad. If he were awake right now, he would be licking the spoon and the bowl. Look how pretty. Isn't that nice? That's gonna be yummy for our cookout. Gonna pop a lid on. Let it sit in the fridge. It's gonna get even better overnight. And there you go. That's our potato salad. Hope you guys make it. Hope you guys enjoy it.
Like,
Bye.
Mommy.